Rickie Fowler isn't entering the Genesis Invitational as one of the favorites, and that might be exactly what makes him dangerous this week. Because while most of the attention naturally falls on the biggest names in the field, Fowler arrives with something that often goes unnoticed in a stacked tournament: quiet consistency. But before we continue, if you enjoy golf analysis that goes beyond the headlines, make sure to subscribe to Daily Golf News so you don't miss the next breakdown. And don't forget to like the video, it really helps the channel reach more golf fans. Over his recent stretch of starts, he hasn't needed headline-grabbing finishes to stay relevant. Instead, he's been building something more subtle, a run of steady performances that suggest his game is far more stable than many might assume. And at a place like Riviera Country Club, stability can be just as valuable as brilliance. This isn't a course that rewards impatience. It rewards players who understand when to take chances and when to stay disciplined. And that's where Fowler's profile this week becomes particularly interesting. But before we continue, if you enjoy golf analysis that goes beyond the headlines, make sure to subscribe to Daily Golf News so you don't miss the next breakdown. And don't forget to like the video, it really helps the channel reach more golf fans. Looking deeper into his game, Fowler's all-around performance metrics point toward a player whose foundation is solid. He may not be dominating any single category, but he's doing enough across the board to stay competitive, and in elite fields, balance often keeps players in contention longer than explosive moments do. Another key factor is familiarity. Riviera isn't just another stop on the schedule, it's a course where experience can quietly shape outcomes. Knowing how to manage the angles off the tee, understanding the subtle breaks on the greens, and staying patient through the inevitable tough stretches all play a role, and Fowler has seen enough of this venue to feel comfortable within its rhythm. And if you're enjoying the breakdown so far, consider subscribing, it helps a lot. What makes this storyline compelling isn't the expectation of dominance. It's the possibility of timing. Golf seasons are full of moments where a player's form, confidence, and course fit align just enough to create an opportunity. Fowler appears to be approaching that type of window not as the center of attention, but as a player capable of quietly working his way into contention if the pieces fall into place. The Genesis Invitational often produces leaderboards that reward patience over volatility, and that environment tends to favor players who can stay composed while others chase momentum. That's why Fowler's presence this week feels less like a long shot and more like a classic sleeper scenario, the kind where steady play keeps him within reach until the tournament begins to take shape late on the weekend. So, the real question isn't whether Rickie Fowler has the talent to compete at Riviera. It's whether this could be one of those weeks where consistency turns into opportunity, and opportunity turns into a genuine run near the top of the leaderboard. Do you see Fowler as a real sleeper contender this week, or do you think the spotlight will stay firmly on the favorites? And if you're a true golf fan who loves understanding the stories behind the leaderboard, this channel is for you. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single update. See you in the next update.